Now coming to the next lecture, that is interfacing of DAC. DAC is nothing but digital to analog converter, right? You have ADC and also DAC, right? DAC is nothing but digital to analog converter, and that chip you have to interface with your 8085, right? Now before going to interfacing part, now let us see the pin diagram of DAC, what it internally contains, right? After that we will see what is analog signal, what is digital signal. Some of you might have known this analog signal, digital signal, but some of you might not aware of this analog signal and digital signal because you don't have communication subject, right? If you have those subject, I think you know signals and systems, right? Under signals and systems, you know what is meant by signal and what is meant by system. I don't know whether you have subject or not, but we will see later, right? We will see what is digital signal and what is analog signal after this pin description. Now before that, let us see the pin description of digital to analog converter, right? You are converting digital signal to analog signal, right? For that conversion we will use this chip, right, which is represented by 0808, right? DAC 0808 is a chip that is used to convert digital signal to analog signal, right? Now what is digital signal, what is analog signal, how it is getting converted, we will see after this pin diagram, right? Now before going to the description of how to convert your digital signal to analog signal, now let us see the pin diagram of DAC, right? Now whatever the pins we have seen till now, whether it may be 8085 or whether it may be 8051 or whether it may be 8255, nothing but general purpose IO. Now all those we have seen, which are nothing but 40 pin ICs, right? We have seen 8085 basic microprocessor, which is an 40 pin IC, and after that we have seen 8051 microcontroller, which is also an 40 pin IC. Now after that we have seen recently 8255 general purpose IO device, right, which is also an 40 pin IC, right? Now coming to DAC 0808, right? 0808 is nothing but digital to analog converter IC. Now this contains only 16 pins. If you observe this pin diagram, it contains only 16 pins, right? Now let us see one by one. Now there are only 16 pins for this particular DAC. 8 are allotted to one side and remaining 8 are allotted to other side, right? Allocation will be same, right? Starting from 1 2 3 so on up to 8 and 9 to 16, right? Now these are the 16 pin DAC IC, right? It is an 16 pin DAC digital to analog converter IC, which is represented by description 0808, right? Now coming to first pin, you have NC, right? Now what is NC indicates? Now this indicates no connection, right? NC indicates no connection, right? Now for every IC there will be two pins which are in common for every IC. Now what are those? One is ground, right? Ground pin you will observe under every IC. Now similarly VCC, right? Power supply of plus 5 volts is provided at the pin VCC. Now these two pins are common for every IC, right? Under 8085 you have VCC and ground, under 8255 also you have VCC and ground. Now similarly for a microcontroller, which we have seen, that is a basic microcontroller, nothing but 8051, for that IC also you have VCC and ground, right? For every IC two pins will be common, one is ground pin and another one is power supply pin, nothing but VCC pin, right? Now second pin is your ground pin. For ground reference we are using this pin, that is second pin. Now that is ground pin, right? Now in third pin you have VCC. Now plus 5 volts of power supply is provided at this particular pin. Third pin is your VCC. Now plus 5 volts of power supply is provided at this pin, right? Now fourth pin is IO. Now this is used as output signal pin, right? Now output is collected through this fourth pin. That is the meaning of that particular fourth pin, output signal pin, through which you are collecting the output, right? Now starting from A1 to A8, right? You have A1 to A8. Now these are nothing but digital data bits you are giving as input, right? Digital data bits, right? Now whereas under your 8085, 8051 and 8255, now those are represented by D0 to D7, the same manner, right? Now here A1 will be MSB, most significant bit, and A8 will be LSB, that is least significant bit, right? Now this is how to represent your A1 to A8 are the digital input bits, right? Now you are giving some input, through that input you are converting to the analog signal. That input is provided at this particular A1 to A8 pins. Now these are digital data bits, in bracket nothing but input bits, right? In order to convert a particular signal to the analog, some input has to be provided. That input is provided through these pins A1 to A8, right? That input has provided through this pin A1 to A8, right? And next we have VCC. Now this is VEE. Third pin is your VEE. Now VEE is nothing for negative power supply. This is used for negative power supply. Third pin, small correction, third pin is VEE, that is used for negative power supply. And this is 13th pin. 13th pin is your VCC, nothing but plus 5 volts of power supply is provided at this pin, right? And next we have reference voltage, right? Next we have reference voltage, negative and well as positive, right? Negative reference voltage and positive reference voltage provided at 14th pin and 15th pin. And 16th pin you have compensation, right? 16th pin you have compensation. Now this pin is used for capacitor, right? Compensation of capacitor is used at the pin 16th pin. Compensation of capacitor is used at 16th pin, right? Now this is about just the brief description of IC of digital to analog converter, that is 0808, whose pin number is 0808, right? Now let me briefly explain again, right? Now before going to interfacing part of DAC with 8085, now let us see the pin diagram of DAC, right? Now DAC is an 16 pin IC, right, whose pin number is 0808. DAC is an 16 pin IC whose pin number is 0808, and this is used to convert digital signal to analog signal, right? Now the first pin is NC, represented by NC. Now this indicates no connection, right? This indicates no connection. And the second pin is your ground pin, that is used for ground reference. And the third pin is your VEE, right? You have to make a small correction here. Third pin is your VEE. Now here, okay, third pin is your VEE, right? I have represented here negative power supply, which represents negative power supply. And fourth pin is IO, through which you are connecting the output, right? And A1 to A8, right? You are providing the input to the DAC through these pins, right? You are providing the input to the DAC, which is an 8-bit data that is provided through A1 to A8 pins, right? Most significant bit is A1 and least significant bit is A8, right? Now VCC is your 13th pin, right? Just you remember, VEE is third pin and VCC is 13th pin. Now plus 5 volts of power supply is provided at 13th pin, and VEE is used for negative power supply, right? And you have two reference voltage, one is negative and positive, provided at 14th and 15th pin. And 16th pin is your compensation pin, right? Now that is used for capacitor compensation, right? Capacitor compensation is provided through the 16th pin of DAC, right? Now this is the brief description of DAC. Now let us see what is digital signal and what is analog signal, right? After that we will see how to interface your DAC with 8085, right? Now what is digital signal? How you will represent? It is nothing but sequence of zeros and ones. Now this is logic 0 and this is nothing but logic 1, right? Now coming to analog signal. Now this is a continuous signal, right? Continuous in amplitude and time, right? Continuous in amplitude and time. On one axis you will represent amplitude and another axis you will represent time, right? Analog signal is nothing but the signal which is continuous in time. This is time and this is nothing but amplitude, right? Analog signal is nothing but the signal which is continuous in time and amplitude. Now digital signal is discrete in time and amplitude. definitions you might have seen earlier, right? Now how to convert, you are providing this input to this DAC, right? Now this is the input that you are providing through A1 and A8 pins of DAC. Now using these inputs, this DAC chip has to convert to analog signal, right? Now how you will convert, what are the process involved in it? One is sampling, right? And next one is quantization, right? First process is sampling, next it will proceed with quantization, and next it will proceed with encoding. You might have seen encoder under your digital circuits, right? Nothing but encoding is done through your encoder, right? Now these are the 3 steps that are involved in conversion of digital signal to analog signal. First one is sampling, right? You will divide this conversion of analog signal to digital signal, right? These are the 3 steps that are involved in conversion of analog signal to digital signal. Now D to A, nothing but digital to reverse, right? First it will follow encoding, next it will follow quantization, and next it will follow sampling, right? Now these are the just reverse operation, right? In order to convert your analog signal to digital signal, we require 3 steps. One is sampling, quantization, and encoding, right? Just remember what are the steps, right? Now how to, it takes one more lecture in order to explain how the analog signal is getting converted to digital signal, but that is not required as per you till now, right? Now just remember what is digital signal, what is analog signal, right? Now what are the steps that are included in it in order to convert digital to analog or analog to digital, right? Digital to analog or analog to digital, right? Now DAC is nothing but digital to analog converter, which converts digital signal to analog signal, right? Now this is a brief description what we have seen till now. Now next we will see interfacing of this DAC 0808 with your 8085, right? Now let me briefly explain again, right? DAC, digital to analog converter, whose pin number is 0808, and the first, it is an 16 pin IC, right? No connection is your first pin, ground reference is your second pin, and VEE, which is negative power supply, at your third pin, and IO, output is output signal pin. This is provided at fourth pin. Now input through this particular IC is given through A1 to A8 pins, right? Through A1 to A8 pins you are providing input to the DAC. Now using that input, it will get it converts to analog signal, right? Input you are giving through A1 to A8 pins, right? Input to this DAC IC you are providing through A1 to A8 pins. Now using that input values, it will convert to the analog signal, right? Now VCC is provided at 13th pin. Now power supply is provided, and you have negative reference voltage and positive reference voltage, and compensation of capacitor is provided at 16th pin, which is used for compensation, right? Now what is digital signal, which is nothing but sequence of zero sign months, nothing but we call it as discrete in time and amplitude, right? Now what is analog signal, which is nothing but continuous signal, right? Now this signal you have to get converted to this using DAC chip, that is 0808. Now what are the steps that are included in it? Encoding, quantization, and sampling, right? Now if you want to convert A to D, analog to digital converter, first the sampling has to be provided, next quantization, and next encode, right? Now we are providing input of digital signal through A1 to A8 pins. Now using that input, it has to get converted to analog signal. This is the actual process of your DAC. Now what it internally it will do, it will first encode the digital values, next it will quantize the values, next it will sample the signal, right? Now these are the internal steps of DAC IC. Internal steps, just I am giving idea but not required. Now what is digital signal, what is analog signal, you just remember, right? Now what is actual process, just you remember that, right? This is the actual signal we have. This is providing as input to this IC. Now this IC has to get converted to this signal. Now what are the steps included in it? Encoding, quantization, and sampling, right? These are the steps included in order to convert digital signal to analogs. If you want to convert analog to digital, these are the steps included. First sampling, after quantization and encoding, right? Now this is a brief description of DAC, right? Brief description of DAC, right? Now this lecture is about interfacing of 0808, nothing but DAC with your 8085, right? Now directly you can't interface 8085 with 0808, right? Directly you can't interface, right? Directly you can't interface 8085, right? Directly you can't interface 8085 with your DAC, right? Because it doesn't contain any IO ports, right? IO ports are used for input output communication, right? Since 8085 doesn't have any IO ports, now microcontroller can be directly interfaced with your DAC, right? Now 8085 can't be connected to DAC, nothing but this cannot interface directly with not only DAC, any external device, right? Microprocessor cannot interface with any external device because it doesn't have any IO ports, right? Now those IO ports are responsible for communication between your microprocessor as well as external connected devices, right? Now since there are no IO ports for your 8085 microprocessor, now this processor can't be interfaced with your DAC directly, right? First 8085 has to be interfaced with your 8255. What is 8255? General purpose IO device, right? Now after that it has to interface with your 0808, right? Now first 8085, right? First 8085 has to interface with your general purpose IO. After that it has to interface with your DAC, that is 0808, right? Now first interface your 8085, right? 8085 with your general purpose IO. First we have seen this interfacing part in previous lecture, but anyhow I am explaining again, right? Now D0 to D7 data bits of 8085 are connected to data bits of 8255, right? Data bits of 8085 are connected to data bits of 8255, right? Now same thing, A1 address line 1 of 8085 is connected to address line 0 of 8255, and address line 2 of 8085 is connected to address line 1 of 8255, right? Now here you may get doubt whether we have to interface 8085 with your general purpose IO under IO mapped IO or memory mapped IO. You may get a doubt, right? Now what is this device which you are interfacing? So see, first you are interfacing 8085 with 8255, nothing but this acts as medium, right? This acts as medium between your 8085 and external peripheral device, right? Nothing but this is your IO device, right? Now that's why you have to interface 8085 with 8255 under IO mapped IO, right? Under IO mapped IO. Why can't we interface with under memory mapped IO? Because you are not, now if this is an IO device, right? This is an other IO device, you are interfacing with your microprocessor. This is not a memory location, right? You are not treating this particular IO device as a memory location. You are treating IO device as a IO device only, the IO device only, right? Nothing but you have to interface 8085 with 8255 under IO mapped IO, because you are directly interfacing with DAC 0808, in which you are treating IO device as IO device itself. You are not treating IO device as a memory location. Since you are not treating IO device as a memory location, that's why you have to interface 8085 with 8255 under IO mapped IO, right? Now this should be logic 1, right? Now in order to read the data, now this should be logic 0. Now A0 is 0. Now these are, you have to choose one logic. Now let us assume I have chosen AND gate, right? Now 1 with 0, 0, 0 with 0, 0. Now this is directly connected to the RD for reading the data, right? Now the same thing, IO slash memory bar and A0 write signal, right? Now these are AND gated, connected to write of 8255, right? Now reset of 8085 is connected to reset of 8255, right? Now we have chip selection pin. Now since it is an IO mapped IO, you have only 8 address lines. 3 are already connected. Now what are the remaining? A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, right? Now these signals, right, these signals, now I am using OR logic here. Now let us assume all are 0. Assume, right? If they provide address, you can specify what is the value of A3, A4, A5. But here I have not specified the address of port A or port B or port C or control word register. Directly I am taking, I am assuming some values, right? Now when all are 0, what is the value? 0. OR gate value is 0. This is connected to chip selection pin, right? This is connected to chip selection pin, right? Now this is how to interface your 8085 with general purpose IO. First you have to under IO mapped IO, right? Now this is done, this interfacing has done. Now interface this in this interfacing of 8085 with 8255 under IO mapped IO to the DAC, right? To the DAC, right? Now here you have port A pins. Port A pins of 8255 are connected to A1 to A8, right? Now in order to operate this DAC, right? In order to operate this DAC, you have to provide input, right? Now that input is provided through port A of 8255, right? In order to operate this DAC, right, you have to provide some input, right? Now the input pins of your DAC are nothing but A1 to A8, right? Now you are providing input to DAC using port A of 8255, right? Now 13th pin is VCC, and through which you are providing the power supply of plus 5 volts, through which you are providing the power supply of plus 5 volts, right? Now the 16th pin is used for capacitor compensation. As I have said, 16th pin is a compensation pin which is used for capacitor compensation, that is 15 microfarad, right? 15 microfarad, or you can use 15 picofarad, right? 15 picofarad for capacitor compensation, right? Now third pin is your VEE, negative power supply, right? Negative power supply. These two are connected here, right? Now 1 and 2, 1 is nothing but no connection and 2 is nothing but ground reference. Those two pins are grounded, right? Those two pins are grounded, right? Now what is 14th pin? Reference voltage, right? 14 and 15th pin are your reference voltage. 14th pin and 15th pin are your reference voltage, right? Are reference voltage. One is negative reference voltage and another one is positive reference voltage, right? One is, now this is an op amp, right? Now this is an op amp. Now what is the purpose to use op amp here? Now what is the purpose to use op? You have connected some resistors of 2.5 kilo ohms, right? Now here we are providing the resistors across the output in order to match the load, right? Now we are providing 2.5 here, 2.5 here, and also 2.5 kilo ohms here, and also 2.5 kilo ohms here, in order to match the load, right? You are providing resistors at the output in order to match the load, right? Now the output of DAC, what you will get? Analog signal, right? Input you are providing, output you will get analog signal. Now what are the internal steps involved in it? Encoding, quantization and sampling, right? Now once the output of DAC is analog signal, nothing but analog voltage you will get, right? Nothing but analog voltage you will get. Now this may be negative also, you may get negative voltage also, right? Now in order to change this voltage to positive and to amplify, right? In order to amplification is nothing but if the signal you have got like this, now using after amplification you will get, you are increasing the strength of the signal, right? You are increasing the strength of the signal, right? Now input to the DAC is you are providing through port A of 8255, right? A1 to A8 are the input pins of DAC. Now we are providing input through these pins through port A of 8255, right? Now 16th pin is used for capacitor compensation. Now third pin is your VEE, nothing but negative supply. and 1 and 2 no connection and ground pin, those two are grounded. Now 14th and 15th pin are your reference voltage, one is negative and another one is positive, right? Now you are providing resistors at the output in order to match the load. You will collect output here, right? You will collect the output here. Now you are providing resistors at the output in order to match the load. Now the output you will get it as V0. V0 equals to some voltage, right? Some voltage you are getting. Now this may be negative voltage also. Now in order to convert this negative voltage to positive and to amplify the signal, we are using op amp at the output, right? Now resistors are used for matching the load and amplifier is used to convert a negative voltage to positive voltage and use it to amplify the signal, right? Now this is how to interface your DAC, right? Now what is the address of port A? All I have considered it as 0, right? Port A will be 00H and port B will be 02H and port C will be 04H and control word register will be 06H, right? Since I have considered all values as 0, right, port A address you will get it as 00H, 02H, 04H and 06H, right? Now this is how to interface your 8085 with your 0808, right? First 8085 has to be interfaced with 8255 under IO mapped IO, right? Under IO mapped IO. Now this port A of 8255 is converted to DAC through input. That means A1 to A8 are the input pins of DAC through which you are providing the input through port A of 8255, and 16th pin is your capacitor compensation through which you are providing 15 picofarad capacitance, and third pin is your VEE negative power supply. First pin is your no connection, second pin is your ground reference, right? These two are grounded, and 13th pin is your VCC, right? 13th pin is your VCC. Nothing but plus 5 volts of power supply is provided at this pin, right? And you are connecting resistors, right? And you are connecting resistors in order to match the load, right? Now output is collected at this particular place, right? Output is collected at this particular place. You may get output voltage as negative also, right? You may get output voltage as negative also. Now in order to you may get output voltage as negative also. Now in order to convert negative voltage to positive voltage and to amplify the signal, nothing but increasing the strength of the signal, right, we are using op amp here, right? Now this is how to interface your DAC with 8085 using 8255, right? Now why we are interfacing under IO mapped IO only? Because it is an IO device, nothing but external device, right? Now here we are treating IO device as IO device only. We are not treating IO device as a memory location. That's why you have to interface your 8085 with 8255 under IO mapped IO, right? Now this is how to interface your 8085 with DAC using 8255. In the next lecture we will see interfacing of 8085, right? Interfacing of 8085 with ADC, analog to digital converter, with ADC using 8255, right? Thank you.